No Country for Old Men star Josh Brolin discusses the divisive response to the film's ending. In the Academy Award-winning film, Brolin played Llewellyn Moss, who discovers a significant amount of cash in the desert after a drug deal goes wrong and is pursued by a ruthless hitman, Anton Chigurh, Javier Bardem. Instead of the expected showdown between these two characters, No Country for Old Men ends with Moss being killed off-screen, Chigurh getting away, and retired Sheriff Ed Tom Bell, Tommy Lee Jones, sharing two dreams he had. While having a conversation with actor and cinematographer Giovanni Ribisi via Interview magazine, Brolin reveals how he is still approached by people who did not like No Country for Old Men's ending. He explains that while these viewers express their distaste for how the 2007 film concluded, it demonstrates how effective the ending ultimately proved to be. Brolin also addressed how No Country for Old Men became a success despite defying Hollywood expectations. Check out Brolin's comments below. Ambiguous endings stand the test of time. No Country for Old Men's ending put it in an elite class of films. Brolin's comments speak to the power of ambiguous endings and their ability to endure. No Country for Old Men continues to be discussed, celebrated, and rewatched in a way that many other films are not, including those that have won the Academy Award for Best Picture in the years since. This holds true for other films as well, such as Christopher Nolan's 2010 film Inception, whose ending is still the source of much debate about whether Dom Cobb, Leonardo DiCaprio, made it back to his children or if he is still in a dream. Long before No Country for Old Men or Inception, 2001, A Space Odyssey was another film that captured the imagination with an ambiguous ending as Dr. David Bowman, Keir Dullea, transformed into a giant fetus floating above Earth. 2001 is considered a science fiction classic and one of Stanley Kubrick's all-time greatest films. As frustrating as the endings for all three of these films can be, they make their respective conclusions more memorable and stick with viewers years later. The lack of resolution and explicit explanations for certain details worked well for the characters in No Country for Old Men, Inception, and 2001. While it can be satisfying to see a story neatly resolve all loose ends and explicitly answer all questions, this approach can also make a story forgettable and feel less worthwhile to revisit. No Country for Old Men stands the test of time, largely because of the questions it leaves for the viewers.